to another tutorial with myself, Jerry McGuinness, aka the Irish Photoshopper, and in this tutorial we're going to do a quick 10-minute tutorial which will be my Explorer Fantasy Composite, which is the image you see in front of you. So without further ado, let's get to it. Oh, and before I forget, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. So the first thing we do is press Ctrl or Command J to duplicate the layer, turn the bottom layer off for now, double click, rename this man and click enter. Next we're going to do is we're going to go to our picture of Earth, use our quick selection tool, click select subject, and then hit the mask button. Use the move tool and drag the Earth onto the layer, onto the picture that we're working on. Okay, press Ctrl T or Command T to just to transform this and change the size. Right click and go to flip vertical. Then hold shift, select the corner and drag it out. Like so. Hit the tick. And the next thing we're going to do is just drag this below the man layer for now. Use a brush. Select the mask on the top layer. Change the opacity down a little bit. Maybe bring our flow up to around 100. Slowly start painting it in, but as you can see, the transparency is coming up with that. So just press Ctrl Z, turn on the bottom layer, and get back onto the top layer again and click on the mask. Then gently start brushing the earth back in again. Okay, so just roughly brush it in for now. Like so, now I'm aware that there's some overlapping the man in the subject here, but we'll fix that later. Okay, so just like so. I'm just going to bring the opacity, and we leave it around 13. Let's have a quick look here. Let's brush in a bit more and see. No. Let's Ctrl Z just to undo. Next, what we want to do is on our top layer, just zoom in on the guy in the picture, bring our opacity up, bring our flow down while we're on a nice soft round brush, and then just slowly, make sure you're on a white, paint back in the man like so. Just do this really quick. Then we're going to go into this layer and drag and drop this on top of everything. Once you do that, change the blend mode to screen, drag it down underneath the man layer, maybe bring it down under the earth layer as well. Click on the mask on the earth layer with a nice soft round brush and just gently paint in some of the layer. Press Ctrl T just to get it to the size that you want. Keep brushing it in. Then what we're going to do now is go onto the earth layer itself, onto the mask. Make sure that you just paint in every little bit that you want to include. Then we go onto the man layer on top. Click on the mask with a black brush, nice soft round brush, and just gently start painting in the underneath. Like so. Let's just zoom in and have a look. And just paint it, just paint around the edges of the man. Just don't paint it on top of him, just paint around the edges. And just get it. Once you have a look in the way you want it to look, just zoom out. Click on the layer and layer 2, bring down the opacity a little bit. Select a levels adjustment layer. Use a clipping mask. And then just adjust the levels just like you see here. And again, you're fully entitled to play around with it and get it to look the way you want it to look. Click on the man layer. Next, what we're going to do is bring in a color balance. Let me just speed it up a tiny bit. And just adjust your values to what you see in front of you. Your midtones, then your shadows. Again, play around with it. You can get it to look the way you want it to look, but this is just how I did it. And then adjust your highlights. Pretty good so far. So press Shift Control Alt and E. Then select our burn brush from the left hand side. We're in exposure of 6%. Maybe actually bring it up to around 54. Okay, and then start slowly painting in the areas of the picture that you want dark, like so. It's starting to look pretty good so far with that. So let's now add another color balance layer and just adjust the values as you see in front of you. Again, you can tinker around with them if you want and make it look a little bit different, but for now this is how the way I like it to look. From here, press Shift Control Alt and E, and then press Command J to duplicate that layer. Go to Filter, Stylize, and then Oil Paint. Adjust your values like so. So once it's looking the way you want it to look, click OK. Then on this same layer, just zoom in a little bit and you'll see the oil paint effect. I'm going to turn the opacity down a little bit on the top layer, around 20, maybe we'll just up it a little bit to 50. Okay, just click enter. And then what we're going to do from here is select our smudge brush on the left hand side, wear strength of 15%, and then just gently brush out all the really harsh oil painting lines that you see in the photo. Okay, just go around the whole photo and just brush out all those harsh lines. Go over the face a little bit, make it a little bit smoother. Next, you want to create a new curves adjustment layer. Select your blues and adjust them as so. Then select your reds, adjust them like so. Happy with that so far? Press Shift Control Alt and E to create a brand new layer including all your adjustments. Go to Filter, Other, High Pass. Let's have a look and make sure that the face is sharp. Yep, just click OK. Then we change our blend mode to overlay. Next, you're going to create, well, let's change the size of the photo just to 11 by 14, 300 dpi. Okay, it's just how I prefer it. You can change it to whatever size you want. Create a brand new layer. Select your brush. Pick an area of the photo that you like the color from. I wasn't really feeling any of these colors, so what I did was I came down here into my color picker up on the right hand side. Again, you can change it whatever color you like, but this is the one I like for now. Just create 2 streaks down the right hand side. Just let me press Ctrl T and just drag them out a little bit. That's looking good. Let's create a mask and just brush out the middle of it there. We don't want it to overlap our subject. From there, let's change the blend mode to subtract. Create a brand new adjustment layer. A brand new layer, apologies. Select a purple tone on your brush, like so, and change it to overlay. Last thing we want to do is go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. Let's just zoom out a little bit and have a look at the blur lines. Just turn it up to around 3.5, click OK. And here's your final product here in front of you. Hope you're happy with the final result. Again, as always, please like and subscribe for more video content coming to you soon. Have a great day.